An engineer makes a scale drawing of the floor of a building. The floor has two pairs of parallel sides that are 50 feet and 80 feet. Two of the four angles measure 60 degrees. Make a scale drawing. What is the name of the floor's shape? So let's first take the first part of this. The floor has two pairs of parallel sides that are 50 feet and 80 feet. So for this, I'm going to use 5 of the centimeter blocks and 8 of the centimeter blocks. So I can use my ruler, and I'm just going to count out 5 and 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I know that it's a parallel side, so I'm going to come down and make one now that's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now I know that I have to have 2 of the 4 angles measuring 60 degrees. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to take my protractor and I'm going to place this circle or this dot on this corner. And when I know I place that on 0 degrees, I'm looking at this is 0 degrees, this line, and I'm going to go all the way up to 60 degrees. And I can see that my 60 degrees is right up here because I'm looking at, if I start at 0, I'm going up to 60. So I'm just going to place a little mark right there, and I'm going to connect my sides and this angle. So now I know that this is measuring 60 degrees. And now it says that the other side also has to measure 60 degrees. So I'm going to take my protractor and slide it down so that this is on 0 at this corner, or this vertex. And now I'm looking at the scale here on the bottom. See how it has 0 on the bottom? So now I want to go up to 60 degrees and make a little mark. I know that that's my second dot up there. So I'm going to connect that here. Uh-oh. What do you notice is the problem here? If I go ahead and connect, then it's not quite the entire 5 centimeter blocks. So I would need to slide it down just a little bit. But I know that this angle is also 60 degrees. So I'm going to say that for the purpose of this drawing, that this measures 5 feet on the scale and this measures 8 feet on the scale. Now, what shape is this? What's the name of this shape? With 2 sets of parallel sides and no 90-degree angles, I can see that this is a trapezoid. Make a rhombus with a side length of 6 units and 2 angles that measure 45 degrees. So before we get started on a rhombus, let's recall what a rhombus is. We know it has 2 sets of parallel sides, and it is a quadrilateral. It has 4 sides. So first we want to make a side length of 6 units, and we can use our centimeter blocks here and count out 6 units. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we have to have 2 angles that measure 45 degrees. So again, let's use our protractor. Put this down on 0, and since we're looking at the line that's going this way, I know I'm looking at 0 being on top. So I want to find 45 degrees over, and that's halfway between 40 and 50. Just going to put a little mark there, and now I'm going to draw the angle. So now we want to turn the shape around. We know we want to extend our line this direction to make it a parallel side, but we have to have another angle that's 45 degrees. So I'm going to put this on 0, and again, follow 0 is here, so follow it up to 45 degrees. Make your mark and connect at 45 degrees. And this is why it's a good idea to use your pencil. So now we have our rhombus. We have 2 angles that measure 45 degrees. And we have 2 sets of parallel sides.